Once Upon a Quest. 5 tales in the Romancer Medieval Fairytale series. Written by Demelza Carlton. Narrated by Mary Sarah.
This is Awaken, Sleeping Beauty Retold, a book in the Romance Medieval Fairytale series. Written by Demelza Carlton. Narrated by Mary Sarah. 1. In King Eric's crowded cathedral, where countless courtiers jostled each other for a glimpse of their radiant new queen, Lady Margarita of Beacon Isle, Princess Rosamond stood alone, or as alone as a girl could be, with some lady's elbow in her midsection, and yet another baron's cape trying to sweep her veil from her head for the 10th time that day. Rosamond wished she could have worn her hair uncovered, like Queen Margarita did, restrained only by a crown of roses. Rosamond longed to be back outside in her own garden at home, far from this foreign kingdom. But her father, King Almus, insisted that a girl her age was old enough to be betrothed. So here she was, an unwilling guest at someone else's wedding, while she wore the gowns and veils her mother had insisted upon in order to tempt some royal younger son to ask for Rosamond's hand in marriage. Contrary to her father's wishes, Rosamond intended to keep her hands to herself for some time yet. If she could only— The herald bellowed something about presenting their respects to the new king and queen. Rosamond found herself swept along in a wave of silk-clad humanity, as the courtiers hurried to kiss the king's arse. Well, officially his hand, but if he turned around and presented his backside, they wouldn't have hesitated. After what felt like forever, finally the herald announced, "Her Royal Highness, Crown Princess Rosamond, daughter and heir of King Almus." Rosamond didn't wait for him to finish listing her father's various titles. Instead, she strode forward and bobbed a curtsy to the king and queen, as 2 guardsmen brought forward her coronation gift for the couple, a pair of pink rose bushes that matched the shade of Rosamond's dress perfectly. Behind her, she heard the hiss of malicious whispers from men who'd bowed so low their hats fell off, and ladies who might as well have dropped to their knees when they'd curtsied. Rosamond lifted her head high, trying to ignore them. To her surprise, both King Eric and Queen Margarita rose to offer Rosamond similar courtesies. As the queen straightened, she held out her hand to Rosamond, asking the girl to sit beside her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?